Hello, this is Carolyn with Carolyn's Paper Therapy, and today I wanted to share with you a couple of snippet rolls that I made from the Quilted Cottage digital kit from My Porch Prints. If you follow me at all, you know I have made a beautiful large journal called the Patchwork of Our Lives journal. There's 6 tutorial videos plus a flip through on that on my channel. I made index cards, collaged index cards with this kit, and I still had a few fussy cuts left over, so I decided to do 2 snippet rolls that I can use on various other projects. So I wanted to share those with you today. Basically, what I did on the snippet roll was make little collage clusters down the ribbon that I chose to use, and that way those can just be cut off and used in a journal, on a greeting card, on a tag, however you want to use it. Or you can leave several attached together and make a belly band in a journal. On this particular one, I used this ribbon that I had, which I really like because it's kind of a burlap and lace, which is kind of a rustic and feminine look. And that's just the base of the snippet roll. And so basically all I did was pick out the digital that I wanted to use, and then gather up some lace and cheesecloth, ribbons, flowers, paper flowers, crocheted lace, buttons, pearls, and some words to go on each one. The words I used are from the Tim Holtz. I had it right here. Here it is. The Tim Holtz ideology words. And I need to get some more. I've used these quite a bit. And they're words that come with a lot of the kits, but these are just handy because they're stickers and you can just stick them on, and they're small. So they were perfect for the snippet rolls. This is just kind of a, I guess you call it a flip through of snippet roll. This one, I have the little kitty cat. This is a paper flower. I've used several of these different colors and types that were in a package from Hobby Lobby. And I took my ink dauber and daubed on the edges. I also inked around all of the fussy cuts. This here is from some, I got a lot of it, drapes from a person's home, and I've got piles and piles of this lace. And then this is just a little piece of paper that I did embossed and then rubbed over it with my dauber, and I just like the little flower showing there. Make today count. This is from the quilt kit, and so everything has got a quilt pattern on it, which I kind of like that too. Here's our little baby wrapped in a quilt. It says today is a good day. I use this pretty lace behind there that has some flowers on it. It's netting with flower embroidery on it. So pretty and delicate for the baby. The next one is a chair, which I kind of covered it up, but it's an easy chair with a quilted background. And then this is just one of the little fussy cut decorations, almost like a mirror with a frame with some quilt inside. Collect beautiful moments. I've used several different kinds of lace, another one of the flowers. I even used a narrow lace to make the bow. And I have a button box full of buttons, also decorated with a sewing type digitals with lace all around, and a journal up in the top of it. I just went and grabbed a handful of buttons out of there. And as you can see, this in the background, so when I cut this, it'll still show some of that lace and burlap. The next one is a little owl card with another one of those framed quilted pieces. Some lace in the background, ribbon, life is good, and little pearls. This is a wadded up piece of tissue paper that had the right colors in it that I just have sticking out the top there. So you can just gather anything, just a little pile. I had a little pile of stuff here beside me that I used out of. This next one has a bee with quilted wings and a quilted body. I have some cheesecloth and some, this is like a linen napkin with lace edge antique that had been dyed. Some of my pretty ribbon. Own your dreams. This one has the butterfly, and I applied some bling to his body. Another piece of that beautiful lace with the floral stitched on there. A little corner piece of a postcard, some cheesecloth. Another one of the flowers. Butterfly is on the flower. Ribbon. Remember the now. It's important to live in the present and not dwell in the past or worry about the future. Okay, this one I took a piece of one of the postcards and kind of wadded it up and tea stained it, made it look like it was kind of beat up. A clock in the background. Some ribbon and another one of those flowers, cheesecloth, and I made a ruffle out of this lace. I just bunched it up and then put hot glue on there and to make the ruffle. And it says best day ever. So that's the first snippet roll. I'm right proud of this. I don't know if I'm going to store it as a roll or go ahead and cut it up. I probably will cut it up. I was hoping I had one of these antique spools like this ribbon is on, but I don't have any more, so I'll have to keep my eye out for those in an antique shop. Okay, the next snippet roll I made out of some beautiful lace, and I ordered this lace off of Amazon, and I got it in a pink and kind of a antique gold. This is what it looks like. Beautiful lace. I haven't used it in a journal yet, but I will. And it's quite a lot. And I don't spend a whole lot, so it wasn't real expensive, but look how pretty that is. So I thought that was a pretty background for this, these snippets. And I also, underneath the lace, I glued it on this ribbon right here. And this is just some ribbon that my mother had left over from something. So I used it as a base for this and just glued it on there. And you can see the pink through. And this lace is actually a real pale pink. So these were a little bit larger images, so that's why I chose the larger, wider piece here. This is another one of the chairs with a pillow, all quilted. I added another little button pillow with lace around it. I bunched up that lace again to make a ruffle. In behind here is this chair is a stack of quilts. Look on the bright side. So this will be cut right here and make a nice pocket or trim for a card or something. This one here has a little fox, so I used some more natural colors behind there. This is another piece of that embossed paper that I did, and it was brown, and then I used the dark ink to highlight the flowers and things on it. There's our quilted fox in the background. Some of that pretty lace kind of wadded up. A flower, another piece of my pretty ribbon, good things are going to happen. The next one is an owl in flight. It has quilted wings. And I just layered, I kind of bunched up the cheesecloth and the lace so that the owl would be, it would be kind of sticking up, and I left his wings loose. And just tucked another little piece of ephemera back in behind that, just to layer it all. And it says, "With brave wings she flies." I love that message. Okay, this one, it features a settee with a quilt and pillows on it. Also, I put in front of it a stack of books, I think, yes, books, quilted covers with quilted covers on them. I added our lace and our cheesecloth kind of bunched up underneath. A little bit of lace trim that I had. This is antique. It's hand crocheted out of real fine thread. Some of my hand-dyed ribbon, a flower from a package that I got at, these flowers are paper. Got this at Hobby Lobby. Do what you love what you do. And that's what we're doing with our making our junk journals and various items from the digitals and all these various things, the same as you would if you were quilting or painting. It's just a beautiful, creative pastime. And last but not least is a dress, quilted dress, and a bouquet of flowers. I tied the bouquet of flowers with a ribbon. I bunched up my lace underneath, and I wanted this all to show down here really good, so I didn't add anything else underneath it. Little tiny pearls at the waist of the dress, and the words, "A dream is a wish your heart makes." So that's my snippet rolls. I hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly enjoyed making these. When I was doing them, I don't know, I just didn't feel very pleased with them. But then when I came back this morning to finish up and took another look, I thought, well, those are just really, really pretty nice. So I'm anxious to figure out a way to use these. I think I will go ahead and cut them apart and put them in a little a drawer or a box where I can have access to them and to use on various projects. So, as always, remember, every day is a gift. Today is a gift, tomorrow's a gift. Open that gift up and see what joy you can find inside, and then go share it with everyone you meet along the way. I hope you have a good day. It's Memorial Day here, and so it's kind of a day off, a day of remembering the soldiers who died for our freedom, and that's very important. No matter where you are, to remember those who have served and protected our countries and our freedom. So I'm ready to start on something new, and I think it'll be a surprise. I'll let you know. So I'll be back before you know it. I'll see you soon.